Hi, this is Ruben Perales. We're with VitalHealth Products. This is Michelle Byers.
Hi.
She happens to be our next door neighbor. About a month and a half ago, I spoke to Michelle and I told her about her products and her scanner. And she was kind of skeptical in the beginning, didn't want to really have nothing to do with it. But then she finally came over and did the scanner. And how did you feel, first of all, before you started taking the products, Michelle?
67 years old. Yeah, golden life, no. I had bad knees. I didn't sleep. And I looked like in the mornings, whenever I would go to put my makeup on, I felt like I needed to put silly putty or something under my eyes. I had so many bags. I looked older than 67. So then I'm going to be honest with you. I would see Ruben out and I'd do this.
She died.
I was like, okay. Finally, I gave in and I came over and I did my little scan. And what Maria found out about me, I didn't tell him anything, but a little thing that kind of gave all of us the chills, and it's giving me the chills right now. It showed I had pesticide in my system. Well, I had been diagnosed less than 2 weeks before with pesticide poisoning. And so that did come up on their system that I had pesticide in my system, which then I thought, okay, lights went off. Yeah, this is for real.
Yeah, it's interesting because she went to the doctors and the doctor told her exact same thing that came out on the results here. And so that kind of put little goosebumps on all of us, to be honest with you.
It really did, because I thought, okay, wait a minute. There is no way, because I didn't mention anything. I'm a next door neighbor, but I did not mention I was sick. I was taken out to emergency. I was so sick. And when they asked me and told me it was pesticide poisoning, but then when the little machine that they have, the wizard, it really, it made me realize something. Yeah.
So how do you feel now?
I feel great. My right knee, I've had a problem with my right knee for 2 or 3 years now, I would say. And if I do too much, it would get swollen and really red. I would have a hard time getting in and out of the car. Getting up out of bed, you feel like you have to sit on the side of the bed and do your exercise just so your knee doesn't give out on you. Since I've been taking the product less than 1 month, my husband and I ride motorcycles a lot. I love going on the bike. I thought my riding days were over because I couldn't even make it that far without my knee throbbing, and I'm stretching it out and I'm putting ice packs on it. My husband was bummed. He thought, okay, she's done. Well, nobody's going to sit on that back of that motorcycle. That's my seat. So since I started taking the product, I noticed one day, okay, wait, my knee hasn't hurt me. What the heck's going on? So we go on a motorcycle ride, 200 miles we went.
Wow.
And we get to the beach, and my sister and my brother-in-law with me, and I'm walking, and my sister says, how's your knee, sis? Well, I start doing this jig and dance and wiggling my knees. It doesn't hurt. It does not hurt. And coming home, my husband's saying, are you okay? How's your leg? Do you need to rest? No, I'm fine. It doesn't hurt. And I think I know it's the product. I know it's what I'm putting in my system. My sister asked me, second time, hey, what's your makeup? You got no makeup? I said, no, why? You don't have all these bags and these puffs and everything. I know it's the system. I know it's VitalHealth, 100%.
And Michelle thought her motorcycle riding days were over.
I did.
When was the last time you went on a motorcycle ride?
Oh my gosh, it's probably been maybe 4 or 5 months. So when we got home the other day, and I couldn't believe how I felt. In fact, I came home, I did housework, I did yard work. I wasn't tired. That's another thing too. Sleeping. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sleeping.
But anyway, the first thing I asked my husband is, where's our next ride? I'm ready to go. But sleeping, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I would take little gummy bears. I would do anything I could. I could not sleep.
Did you take melatonin before?
Melatonin, oh yeah. I took anything that would say helps you sleep. So I got off of that, got on the product. It's been great. Let me see, a few nights ago, I actually slept 10 hours, people. 10 hours.
Get rest.
Without waking up. And then I did it again last night. I slept almost 10 hours again last night. And right now I'm wide awake. And you know what? I would have normally been in bed tossing and turning. I feel fantastic. I don't feel 67. I don't know how 67 is supposed to feel, but I don't feel it. I don't feel like I'm in pain anymore. Not at all.
That's awesome. And now even her husband came over today, and he wants all the same stuff because it does work. VitalHealth does work. It makes you feel better.
It does. And you know, my husband is the type of person that, yeah, he'll listen to somebody talk, but he looked at me and he said, okay, I'm ready to try the product because you're a walking testament because of my knee, my back, my sleep. Oh, I'm like the Energizer Bunny. Seriously. But he's going to start the product. He just came over tonight. I just bought all the product. We're going to start out fresh tomorrow, and I'm really curious to see what's going on with him.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for coming over and give us a little testimony on the product, and we're happy to be selling VitalHealth.
I need to thank Ruben and Maria only because, you know, I went like this. Well, yeah, no. I'm glad I looked in eye to eye, all right, and I gave up. If I wouldn't have done that, you guys, I wouldn't have been on that great motorcycle ride. I wouldn't have been doing what I'm doing now. And I'm still going strong right now, and it's after 9 o'clock at night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she's taking certain products like Vital A, Vitaldol, Omega-3, collagen. The collagen sister, and everybody's going to be coming over.
Yes.
They all want their hands scanned now because they all want the products.
Yes, yes.
My
sister is, she's had several back surgeries and stuff. She's in a lot of pain, but when she saw me and then she saw the difference in my complexion and everything, okay, she's tried everything she could with her back. And I'm going to get her over here and let's get her going, and she's going to be a walking, living testament too.
Let's go, VitalHealth. Let's keep the road going.
Thank you. Wear green, people. Wear green.